Yo, what is good, boys and girls? I will be doing some live training today. Well, not actual live training, but we have no news today, being a Monday. Let me move my head out of the way, make it extremely small so you can actually see my chart. So, not really sure what's gonna happen. I want a full gap fill on these pairs. We might probably just rip straight up to. We have relative equal lows and equal lows on AS, but I have more conviction in this just because we are delivering 102 audio input captures. Okay, so hopefully I'm not echoing. Let me quickly watch a video. That should be fun. That's a bell. SMT above inside of the new week opening gap. Interesting. If we get a full new week opening gap fill, but we have a lot of draws on liquidity for higher, and I'm a bit lame. Is there even any draws? We have one low, one low, one there. Have a bunch of LR to be fair. But I would rather see this whole gap filled. This just doesn't make sense to me that it's just going to dump immediately. We also do have SMT into an hourly gap. Yeah, I want to see this whole gap filled ideally. I mean, we have that high time frame bullish SMT. We have well, clearly with this not fully just displacing immediately, clearly it isn't strong enough. The sell side, buy side we took out was clearly not strong enough. No way, bro. Actually, I like it just because of how AS is, like how this hourly candle formed. But you can see this hourly candle has already manipulated, so there should be a 2 minute. Hmm. It looks like we might be drawing. This daily candle has no top wick, but there's no way a no news Monday can just pump 2000. I'm watching this very closely. So that's a 5 minute close above previous day's high. That's going to be a hefty stop loss though, so if this 1 minute goes inverse, that's a fat stop loss, bro. Wow. Six, seven stop loss, bro. Nah, not doing that. I think it still goes higher though, just because we have a lot of LR to run on the higher time frame. Actually, this was like the only really LR. Like, this is not good to trade. Well, that's that 1 minute inverse. It wasn't a good inversion whatsoever. We're also inside this. Wait, what? There's a big ass 4 minute. By the time that closes, this 5 will. I mean, I think this probably will. So yeah, it says equal lows here. I'm gonna note that for later. But this should just get taken. Like immediately. The way this is displacing should just displace right down. Bro, what the? Should just displace straight through this. I mean, if this 5 goes inversed, The risk to reward just sucks. Like, it's a very bad RR. I don't even think that it'll, like, you have an hourly. There's a 4 hour about to go. We still haven't actually filled this new week opening gap completely. Like, I wouldn't even want to take a stab here because even though this is a perfect power of 3, we still haven't fully filled that new week opening gap. This is a very, very clean power of 3. And it'll be a very fast break even. Is this hourly on AS? It's here. Nah, I think this is actually gonna flush, bro. It's a 5-minute inverse. I missed the entry, bro. I was trying to get a better feel. But it just doesn't make sense because the break even is going to be here at this low. And AS is literally just about to run it. So it just doesn't make sense. Like whatsoever. That was a good trade, but the break even's already there. And like I said, like the break even would be there. It would have already been out of break even, so it just doesn't make sense to enter there. Bro. Why is my calculator open, bro? This was just, again, another setup. I missed. I wouldn't have taken this because the risk was just way too much. Like, this was obvious. This was very obvious. Accumulation, manipulation, inversion, distribution immediately on the 2-minute. No bottom wick of the hourly candle. Like, this was probably the freest trade, bro. I missed it though. The risk would have just been way too high anyway. I don't think I would have actually got in there. Holy, bro, I'm getting some mad FOMO right now. 2 A+ setups missed. straight back into the range. I'm gonna. Oh. I'm still like waiting, to be honest. Like, there's nothing really I want to see. I mean, I think this is probably, if this 30-second, yeah, I think this is probably in a flush to these relative equals. But it's just, we have SMT. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? We have what are you doing? We have SMT at those external lows. Oh my gosh. So that was a good fade, I mean. Bro, gold, can we do something, buddy? I bet you we tap that equilibrium. This trade off the rip was actually not bad. A cycle of perfect inversion you want to say as well. Okay, so we have a 5-minute on gold. We have that daily gap above though, so like Nice. Another good raid from me after this 30-second. Didn't go immediately, didn't resweep as high though. Yeah, it's annoying. We did get a 15-minute inversion there. There's not really many draws though. We have an unfilled 15 here. We have so many imbalances that I would want to see get tapped first. Like this big ass 1 minute. We're accumulating now. I would want to see us sweep this higher. Like we have a bunch of LR to run on the 5. And on the 1 minute too. Like if this low breaks, we don't really have much. There's not even a 30-second gap there for me to enter off of. But alright, this is gonna flush, bro. Oh my. I really do think this is gonna flush. Just because of what I've learned the other day. I'm sitting out though because it didn't ever hit that equilibrium level. Still reason for price to manipulate. But when we have SMT between silver, XAU, XAG and silver futures, there's no entry trigger here either. Like at all, not even a change in state of delivery. There's a CISD right there. We retest the CISD. I still think this is going to manipulate more up into this gap because we're literally still in this discounted range. There's nothing I'm really focusing on right now. Like I said, bro, there wasn't even an entry trigger here. But like, I literally said this shit was gonna go down. Just gonna have to wait for this new 10 a.m. candle to open. This payout's getting really, really, really bad though. After that first like 10-15 minutes, died out completely on all pairs. My draw being this unfilled 15 got tapped. Bunch of LR to run here though. That's a 10 a.m. candle. Yes, there's a very, very big 15. Just got an hourly inversion. Why aren't we manipulating into this 5, bro? No news Monday price action for ya. Okay, so what I would like to see, something a bit like that. But like we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks like a bit to me like a very, very sloppy cell model. I'm actually so dumb, bro. I made the thumbnail wrong. Okay, well, gold is bugging out. Gold and silver is completely bugging out. It says there's not even a. What's going on, bro? There's a really, really good setup on AS and stuff, which I literally just missed. What's this? It's missing a candle, bro. It's missing a candle. Why are we missing candles? Why are we missing candles, bro? What the? Bro, my gosh, this. Why? So mad, bro. There's still no setups I want to take. Perfect raids, but there's genuinely niche that I want to see even happen for these charts, bro. Missed the entries twice. There hasn't even been like a good FEG to like. Oh, so mad, bro. There's nothing that I say, but that will actually play out on any pair. Nothing. Missed a century here, missed a short on NQ. Missed a short here. This was a beautiful short, but I don't know why my chart was just bugging out, bro. The only thing that would have been like somewhat viable would have been this. You would have had to like enter here, but then there wasn't even a good entry anywhere here. No gaps on any time frames to even inverse. I would rather see an inversion. I'm just gonna sit on my phone, bro, until something happens. But like, if we come up here, like, just means we're seek and destroying. Like, what's the plan here, right? I'm just trying to like formulate a narrative for where Price wants to go, but I don't want to go anywhere, bro. Yeah, I'm getting off. I've taken one trade today, and it was a perfect read, but I got filled at my break-even spot, so I got out. Like, this was the trade. It was up to the new week opening gap. Would have been like up to here, cause NQ. But yeah, perfect read. Just got break-evened. Made $1 on the day. Yeah, I'm getting off. There's nothing for me to trade. There's no narrative I see for where price wants to go. If I had a narrative, then I'd maybe stay on, but there's not any new imbalances that are going to be tapped. No new ones formed. The only thing I could see is if this high gets swept, we might continue lower. But like this whole accumulation, we've just manipulated for this accumulation. So thinking it's going to go down sort of just a bit, not stupid, it's just a bit optimistic. I mean, it's still fairly early for me because the clocks have gone back. I'm used to staying up to like 3, 4 a.m. So I'll stay on for a little bit, but like far out. Actually, no, I'm getting off, bro. These conditions are not even good. Like, I'm just trying to drag it on for no reason. If we had more displacement above this high, then yes. But I do like how we're generating LR. Because this volume imbalance, I see this volume imbalance. This needs to be tapped. But we're just not going anywhere, bro. We're just not going anywhere. Simple as that. And his chart is so ass. Holy shit. I love this LR though. Like this LR looks really toey. Okay, well, there is some movement. Um, if I've waited all this time for this 5 minute to go inverse, I'm gonna be hella mad, bro. I can't lie. But like, I don't hate this. Just because we have this LR, yeah, I don't hate this. If this goes inverse, that is. But we've tapped that midnight price, very, very good key level tapped. So let's see if this actually goes inverse. If this goes inverse, this will be decent trade. Take all this LR. We saw it happen over here. It flushed all the LR, so if we can see it here, that would be beautiful. But I would like to see a lot more displacement from this candle. Because now we're going to have a 2 minute gap formed here. Which is hella gay, bro. I can't lie. Oh my gosh. So big ass 4 minute now. Maybe something like this. Because clearly we didn't sweep enough liquidity, didn't get enough liquidity to fuel this move down and take this LR. I like how they're keeping price below this midnight key level. I'm going to the toilet, eh? Very, very odd to see this kind of displacement. We've only moved from the OTA level. We are in premium of the range again. We have an unfilled 5. This is an order block and this is a breaker. That's the order block. If this 1 minute goes inverse, I wouldn't even mind a short. Just really need to be conscious that this 5 doesn't go inverse because at the moment it looks like it's going to go inverse. Oh my gosh, there's no way, bro. Well, I can't log into Tradeovate, so this usually does a trick though. Okay, well, I'm getting off. Can't even trade. I can't even trade if I found a good setup, which I didn't even. So yeah, that's me done. Signing off. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any good setups today. Anyway, 15 minutes left of New York session. So yeah, that's me signing off. See you guys tomorrow. I took one trade. I can't show you the executions. I showed you them early in the video though. So yeah, hope you guys caught some trades. I missed two very good trades today, but I don't think I actually would have even taken them at the time because the risk was just way too high. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow and